here's the other fun thing about Gemini. I feel like they don't hold it against you if you haven't hit them up for a little while. They're like, oh, what's up, homie?
Well, that's because, like, again, you're not their only friend. They're really good at, you know, having a good and maintaining a very full social circle. So they're not going to get booty tickled when their one friend doesn't hang out with them or text them back, you know? They're entertaining themselves.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
And we be dangerous.
And we charming.
And we be dangerous.
And we charming.
And we be dangerous. Okay, so much awaited Gemini Friends episode. So if you a Gemini friend, if you have friends who are Geminis, this episode is for you. So Sarah, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I feel like when I think of Gemini friends, I think of some of the most down people that I'll ever meet. I'm talking down to the depths of hell. You know what I mean? They will come with you doing the craziest, wildest shit, and they will ask questions the whole entire time. Not because they're not down, but because of their curiosity. And I feel like, you know, being ruled by Mercury, mutable Mercury, is just some of the most fast-paced energy ever. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like friends that are always constantly in your business and making you a part of their business, and it gets a little messy sometimes, these people are not for you. But genuinely, they are some of the most joyous people to have around, and I feel like they just have some of the best childlike energy, and it's hard not to get lost in a world of joy with them. And as a Gemini moon myself, I know this energy, and I love this energy. When I see it in other people, it genuinely makes me feel like we're just gonna have a good time.
No, I couldn't agree more. I feel like everyone needs a Gemini friend because they are so adventurous, and you know that in this friendship, you are going to have some fun-filled times. You know what I mean? Like, it is destined, bound to happen if you have a Gemini friend. You're gonna get into some crazy shit because that's just who they are. And you're probably gonna learn something new together, and just, there's going to be a lot of excitement around this friendship. And I feel like this energy is very fun because they can be the life of the party, you know? And when you are out with them, they make you feel very comfortable because they can talk with anyone and they can make any kind of connection for you. And that's something that I really love about their duality, is that I never feel anxious whenever my Gemini friend is there because they always know how to ease into any conversation or make me feel more natural in a conversation too. And that's an energy that I really appreciate in a friendship. You know, like I always, if I'm going somewhere new, I love to bring a Gemini friend because they know how to ease the situation for me.
They know how to interact with a lot of different personalities. Absolutely. I feel like they're just some of the most versatile people ever, friends ever. They want to feel the excitement of life with you, and you can really text them at any hour of the day and they'll match your energy right back. You know, if you are someone who maybe doesn't know how they're feeling and you don't want to maybe stress out your friend, like Gemini is not the person you need to be worried about. Like, depending on your feeling, whether it's sad, whether it's angry, they're going to match that right back because their feelings are so ever evolving and changing. So they're not going to be the type to be stuck with you too long in one feeling. If it does irritate them, they'll just leave. You know what I mean? But they're there to be at your service, feel whatever feelings you're feeling with them, and talk it through with you. And once they're done doing that, they want to, you know, have fun again. So I feel like Gemini people sometimes get the bad rep of they can't be serious. They can be serious, but for a limited amount of time. The clown needs to get clowning again. You know what I mean? Like, they want to go out there and enjoy life. So they're really good at distracting you too, I would say. If you need a friend who's going to distract you when you're going through it, Gemini is your friend.
For sure. Well, I mean, if you think about the Gemini mind, they're able to move on quickly from things, you know, because they're processing lots of new information. So for them, it's also kind of like, well, why would you stay stuck on this new thing? So Geminis, I also think that in friendships, they deserve patience and flexibility because I feel like they give that in friendships. To me, their dual nature and ability to see all sides can, you know, lead to fluctuating moods. Like, they can have their ups and downs in a friendship, right? And that causes them to be overloaded at times. And I feel like as their friend, you have to understand that, hey, maybe they do want to detach from you because they need that detachment at the time. You know, they're overloaded and you can't be judgy of them for saying, hey, for dropping that plan. Like, that's just kind of how they are. And if you're the type of person who needs that emotional, deeper connection, or someone who's like always going to be there and show up for you, maybe Gemini isn't going to be your best friend, but they do show up in other places. You know what I mean? So just be patient with them, because to me, it is just like in their nature, and it's not necessarily them being like inconsistent or like indecisive.
I also feel like Gemini friends have some of the loosest lips in the zodiac, just because Mercury really can't help it. They do have so many people's secrets, because a lot of people feel genuinely comfortable to express their feelings to them and verbalize it to them, because they're so easy to talk to. Like, when someone is a chatterbox, you don't even keep track of what it is that you're chatting about. You're just letting it all loose. And I feel like with Gemini, they have that energy themselves. So when they're talking to other people, they bring up things that they think maybe people can relate to. Oh, like, this friend of mine was doing this. They're not realizing that they're spilling a secret. They're just sharing something that they learned. So I feel like the fact that they do have this, you know, loose lip kind of vibe, it is genuinely not coming from a bad place. It is because they just have so much information, and it just so happens to come out.
Yes.
They're not the type to be doing this to get a rise out of you, or to be doing it purposefully.
Yeah, no,
But it is something to be aware of.
Yeah. It's so true. They don't really mean to be, they can get a bad rep of being gossipers, because they do love to share new information. So be careful sometimes of what you're sharing around a Gemini. Here's the thing though about Geminis. I feel like a lot of people think that they are friends with them, or like Gemini is their best friend, but I feel like Gemini only has a few very close friends themselves. Like, they actually have a lot of acquaintances, but I feel like it takes a lot to actually get at the heart of a Gemini. So if you are that friend to them, you probably feel that they are very supportive, you know, and you don't feel these negative attributes that people may be saying about a Gemini, that they're like emotionally detached or things like that, because they do show up for their friends when they choose you to be their friend.
I feel like my next point kind of ties into that Gemini and Sagittarius axes. I sometimes feel like with both of these placements, they can't help but think about what they can do better. What new experience will be better than this? What's more exciting than what we're doing right now? And a lot of times I feel like that's part of the reason why Geminis and Sagittarius can't keep plans. But for Gemini, it's almost that curiosity of like, if I were to do something else, what can we get into? And they kind of lead with that. Whereas most people, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. They're very happy where they are. But for Gemini, they may be happy where they are, but they can't help but be curious about where they're going.
Geminis, we all know they can be wild cards. And at times, again, their moods can be very funny, and you could be like laughing with them, or you are getting laughed at. And there's no, for me, like, sometimes there's no in between with the Gemini. Either you're laughing really loud with them, or you're like, fuck, like they just ripped me a new asshole. And you don't always know which Gemini you are going to get, you know? And for some people, again, that combative nature can be like, oh, that's not a harmonious place for me, you know? But for other people, like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. I appreciate their comic relief. So you really just have to understand like what you're looking for in a friendship and what you need at that time from your friend.
Okay, and I feel like that perfectly ties into my next point of they truly are the funniest friends in your circle. Certified clown boys, clown girls. So, you know, if they really want to be the one that changes your mood, like I said at the beginning, they're going to be able to do it. And you generally do want them on your side. Like, if you have a Gemini that's around and their friends are there, you'll see how they are able to make their friends feel better and liven up. And you can't help but want that energy in your circle. But with that also comes being okay with them not always being reliable. You know what I mean? Like, that is why they're so good at what they do. They have energy for everybody, but they're not feeding into one person too much. You know, so they're really able to liven up that mood, like I said. And they're just super social. They have no problem introducing you to everyone that they know. They're not shy. You know, some people are really weird about introducing different groups of friends to each other. Gemini is not like that at all, and will keep the conversation going all night. So again, if you get socially depleted easily, don't expect your Gemini friend to be the one that, you know, asks if we can leave.
Yeah.
Because they are the Energizer Bunny, and they don't ever run out of battery, and they're just gonna keep going. So just don't expect always that Gemini friend to be the one that chooses to stay home and kick it with you.
Yeah.
Or doesn't really, you know, feel like going out. Like they're not the one that's going to be happy when the plans get canceled.
Right.
Like Taurus or Cancer would be.
Like they get energized by going out and meeting new people and having new experiences and stuff, you know? And like sometimes in friendships people don't always want to be doing that. But when you are wanting to be doing that, those are the best and most fun friends to be doing it with. And like, you know, if you're getting out of a breakup or you're going through a hard time or like you just need to change up your life a bit, like hit up one of your Gemini friends. They're probably doing something crazy and very fun for you to like go hang along with them with, and they'll love it. You know, here's the other fun thing about Gemini. I feel like they don't hold it against you if you haven't hit them up for a little while. They're like, oh, what's up, homie?
Well, that's because, like, again, you're not their only friend. They're really good at, you know, having a good and maintaining a very full social circle. So they're not gonna get booty tickled when their one friend doesn't hang out with them or text them back. You know, they're entertaining themselves.
Yes.
You know, another thing I want to touch on, which is kind of my last point, is that they don't get mad often. Because mutable air is honestly one of the best placements to let shit go. They really have no problem letting it go, but they do get real angry. And you don't know where it comes from. If they do get real angry, it's gonna be something that's been building up and that they have been letting go for a while, but now they've come to realize that they're done letting it go, and they're gonna tell you how they really feel. And it's gonna hurt. You know, it's kind of like Taurus. Like, doesn't get mad easily, but when they do, it's absolutely insane. And you know, they're not gonna be the Gemini that you knew. Like, there's gonna be you before Gemini blew up and you after Gemini blew up. You know what I mean? Because it's just such a different energy, and you almost have like this like respect for them when you finally see that side, and you're like, oh shit, you can get real serious. And they can. They just really don't want life to get them there. They really choose to live in the moment and have fun and let shit go. But once they do get angry and you do piss them off, you're gonna see a different side to them that is very ruthless. Yeah.
They don't want to be disrespected at the end of the day because they love their friends. You know what I mean? Like, that's their home. That's like a safe space for them. Like, Cancer loves their home. Gemini loves their friends, you know? And so after a point, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to take that shit anymore, even though they will be kind of passive and just go with the flow for a while. But once they're done with it.
Yes. Another thing that I just thought of right now is you need to be, as someone who's a friend with Gemini, you need to be okay with how much they change their mind. That is literally how their mind and their heart operates. They're really good at seeing the other side. We pride ourselves in being, you know, someone that is ever changing and seeing why someone feels this way, even though we don't originally feel that way. A lot of Gemini placements pride themselves in how open-minded they are. So if you're someone who's going to hold that against them because they're able to change their mind, don't be their friend. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
They're okay with changing. They actually welcome it.
They want that. Yeah. And they're going to look at you funny if you aren't growing and trying to change too. You know, like, they're not going to let you stay in the one spot. Or if they are, they know that the relationship is very niche in that sense. Like, I only do that one thing with you. You know? So if you want to have a deeper friendship with that Gemini too, think more holistically.
Yeah, get creative with them. You know, try new things together.
They love that shit.
All right, y'all. Thank you for kicking it with your girls while we discuss Gemini friends, the good, the bad, the fun. Sorry again that this video took so long, but you know we were gonna come regardless. All right, we're gonna link our socials somewhere over here. We hope you're having a beautiful week and happy full moon.
We love you.
Bye.